by Victoria Lorencon. He is a research scholar. Names. Manipur University. Yesterday, I presented
Good afternoon, respected chairperson, my beloved professors of this institution. My name is Lumyamba. I'm the author of this paper. Today I'm going to present a conceptual framework of formulation regarding the strategic dimension of volunteerism in the Northeast. The paper attempts to conceptualize a framework which will explain the relationship of the various dimensions of the volunteer and the organization at large. So, when we say about the volunteerism and the volunteer, the big question is, what is volunteerism and who is volunteer? So today is a fast moving world. Today is a very highly sophisticated world. We found that many people are not volunteer nowadays. So what is volunteerism? Volunteerism is a cross-cutting social phenomenon that involves all the groups in society and which plays an important role in development process and strengthening the resilience of the community at whole. So it is one of the most effective tools which is most cutting the society nowadays and which helps in development of the society and which strengthens the resilience of the community. And the person who is performing that activity at the cost of no money, like no money related rewards or advantages. In simple terms, he or she may be called as the volunteer. So why do we need this study? The need for the study arises due to the concern. We have found out some concern, like nowadays fewer people are volunteering. Very less people are volunteering. Then these few people are doing more work in order to compensate the requirement of the volunteerism in the society at large. So, being these two factors as a concern, we need to study in this area. So, require creative response and strategy for effective involvement. In order to tackle this situation, we require a strategy, we require a response which is creative in nature in order to effectively involve more people in volunteerism. Few research has been done in this field in this region, in Northeast region specifically. So we have found that many less people have done few research in this field. And findings will be immediately useful to the practitioner in volunteering program or future any volunteer related activity. So being this as a factor, we found that there is a need for the study of the strategic management of volunteers. So we research methodology. Regarding the research methodology, it's a exploratory type and survey of literature using secondary data. Extensively we rely on the survey of literature and through new review of journals and online resources and some conceptual framework. So these are the tools of it. So now we we will come to the framework formulation. Before the conceptual framework formulation, we have reviewed a voluminous literature, and this paper being as an attempt to develop a contemplated and comprehensive frameworks synthesizing the vast literature on volunteer involvement and parsing the individual relationship among key concepts and integrating those various elements into a unified framework which will help to correlate the relationship between the different parameters which will define the effectiveness and the involvement of the volunteer. So we have developed a conceptual framework. So in order to facilitate the research project, we have developed a conceptual framework. This is a conceptual framework. So we have here we can see organizational dimension as one dimension of the volunteerism. Then we have another volunteer dimension. So we can visualize into two-dimensional framework where there is a organizational factor is there. Then second is the volunteer, the individual factor. So digging down to the dimension, the separate dimensions, we have found that in organizational dimension, we have found there is 4 parameters like characteristics, capacity, then practices. And again in volunteer dimension also we have found characteristics, motivations, challenges, barriers and commitment. So being these two dimensions as one of the major factor which will blend together, which will weave together, and it will integrate and it will bring a coherent synergy which will eventually in the last diagram it will come out with the effective volunteerism which we will measure in involvement, degree of the volunteerism, the quality of the volunteerism and the magnitude of the volunteerism. So it's basically a conceptual framework. And lastly, we cannot neglect the environmental factors there. So I have put one circle down there, that's the environmental factor, which will eventually regulate the integration of these two dimensions. The environmental factors may be community characteristics, legal context, public policy, then the infrastructure. So I'll just try to explain in very short time. So picking up the organizational dimension, organization as an organization, we have nature and the nurture. So categorized into two components, there is nature and the nurture. So nature means what? Nature is resource and capacity of the organizations. This will significantly determine the effectiveness of the volunteerism. So sources of fund, output and services. So what type of output the organization produces, and where is the sources of the fund? In the nurture, we have leadership of the organization, then culture of the organization, then staff receptivity towards the volunteerism and the volunteer, mission, location of the company or the organization, and the practices. Last is the practices. So what type of volunteer management system is there in the organization will definitely determine the effectiveness of the volunteerism. So being this is a organization dimension, I'll just come to the volunteer dimension, that's the individualistic dimension. So in the volunteer dimension, we have categorized into demographic profiles like their skill, competencies, age group, qualification, experience, then motivation, willingness to do the services of the society or the community, individual or social objectives. Then philanthropic thoughts. Some people are philanthropic in nature. So philanthropic thoughts and the selfless thought. Some people want for their individual rewards. Some people want for the other rewards. So we have another also three-dimensional charitable thought process. We have utilitarian intention and social thought process. Environmental factor, community characteristics, the size of the community, population, homogeneity of the community, this will eventually determine the volunteerism effectiveness. Economic conditions, location, legal context, we have laws and policies to regulate the volunteers. There are different laws which regulate the involvement of the volunteers in different situations. Then politics and public policy. Volunteerism is bipartisan political support. Then we have the infrastructures. Infrastructures in the sense like volunteer management infrastructures, like the training, agency, collective capacity of the volunteer, using organization within the community, volunteer pools. So we should have an organization that provides the volunteer pools for specific type of activity. So we need these infrastructures to effectively involve in volunteerism. The challenges, we have few challenges like field of expertise. In order to do the volunteerism, we need skills. So field of expertise, volunteer training, structure of the association, management procedure of the association, then the budget. If there is a low budget, then we will definitely find out the low cost implementation of the volunteerism, which will eventually degrade the quality of the volunteerism. And thank you for being a wonderful audience.
Any question?
Any question? No. The next presenter. A study on opportunities and challenges of balancing economic and social objective of export-oriented organizations in Ireland. Yes.